Flashcard fun with Mr. B.
Step 1. Choose what math problems you want to make into flashcards. I'm going to do multiplication. Step 2. Get a bunch of index cards or make cards with paper. I'm going to use index cards or recipe cards, or you could cut paper by folding it into fours and cutting out the folds. Step 3. Draw the math problems on the front of flashcards using block numbers.
Alright, so I'm going to help you with your block numbers if you don't know how to do it. First, you're going to want to use pencil to start. I have to use chalk because I'm making it on a chalkboard, but guess what? You can erase chalk, so I'm okay. So what you do is, here I just drew out a problem, 6 times 5. Then, on each of my numbers, like the top of my little 6 here, I'm going to draw a little line going out to give it some thickness, and then I'm going to draw the rest of my number in there. But look, see the little part where they touch? I'm just going to erase that. Same thing goes with the 5. On the top of the 5 or on the bottom, doesn't really matter. You draw a little bit of thickness there, and then you trace over, or you just draw over it and make them thicker. For the equal signs, just make it a long rectangle, and like say a multiplication symbol is like an X. So I just drew 2 little rectangles, and I'm gonna erase those like that. You can do all kinds of numbers like that. I'll just draw a couple more numbers to help you with this.
If you need more help with block numbers, here's some examples of 1 through 9. You can use 1 through 9 to make any number you want. Step 4. Fill in block numbers with patterns. Here I'm making a stripe pattern on my flashcard using a marker. I'm using the marker so you can see it, otherwise I would be using a pencil. Step 5. Draw the answers on the back of the flashcard in 3 ways. Spell it out, write the number normally, and draw a block number. Here is an example of one. Step 6. A bonus. Add vanishing points and make your drawings in perspective. You don't need to do this to your flashcards, but it sure is fun.
This is the bonus, so you don't have to do this, but it's really fun to try. This is how to make your flashcards, like 6 times 5 here. I'm going to draw this in 1-point perspective using vanishing points. Now this is for those of you who really like to draw. Hopefully all of you. You're going to need a pencil. So here's my 6. I'm going to make a perspective out of this. So I'm going to make a little dot. That little dot is called a vanishing point. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. So actually I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Can you see that? It's a big dot now. And then every corner or everywhere that you can't see the 6 anymore, so anywhere that you go where there's going to be a line here, watch this. I'm going to connect that to my vanishing point, so it gives it a really great perspective. Super 6. See that? And it looks like it's going back in space, and then it's really kind of fun. So then if you want to add contour lines, keep going. Contour line would be like you follow that edge of the 6. So this line's going this way, so I'm going to draw a couple more. And then this line's here, so just for fun. Maybe I'll draw a second vanishing point for number 5. So just for fun, maybe I'll try to match it here. Each corner is going to connect to that. And then right here. Oh, look at this. You're going to have to stop because it's going to overlap. Down here, right here to this dot. Ta-da! So then I'm going to keep going. See, well, this is a curved line. I'm going to draw a curved line here. Straight line here. Horizontal line here. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm just copying the edges of the line. So this is a vertical line or straight up and down. It's going to vertical, vertical, vertical. Horizontal line going back. This is a contour line, a curved line. Going back there. Here's my equal sign. Again, this is just kind of for fun. I'm actually going to change it right here. Don't feel shy. If you don't want to do this, it's fine. This is fun. So I moved my vanishing point to right there. Yeah, I don't know. just kind of a bonus. When I did this was my favorite part when I was a kid when I made these, was making them in perspective. And that was the best part to help me remember, is because I was enjoying drawing it and I was staring at these numbers so long, it actually helped me memorize the facts. So if you are a visual learner and you're having a very hard time with learning math facts, this is a great way to do it, because you taking the time to draw it out will help your brain give it time to process, and it helps with the patterns and the pictures and things. It helps you remember what you're trying to memorize.
Here I've sped up the drawing, but you can see that I'm taking my time and having fun decorating my flashcards. Remember, you only have to decorate them once and you can use them forever and ever. So if you do your best, then your flashcards are going to be amazing and fun to use.